It's your weapon. And now comes the next layer of clarity. God is showing you how to navigate with this truth, how to walk as someone who carries divine intelligence in a world that thrives on illusion. You must be anchored in discernment. Your emotions can no longer be the steering wheel. Your faith must lead. Your peace must be the compass. You are going to be placed in situations where truth is the only thing keeping you aligned. And when you feel that tension, that pull between what looks good and what feels divine, always choose alignment over appearance, because truth will protect you in ways performance never can. The old you might have chased comfort, applause, and validation. But the new you, the truth awakened you, you're after purpose. And purpose doesn't beg to be liked. It just walks in power. So be ready, because what's coming next will require bold steps. God is going to ask you to speak when silence is easier, to move when staying is safer, to risk when comfort feels convincing. But every time you obey the truth, you build a life that can't be shaken. And that is the foundation being laid now. A life rooted in truth. A future designed by revelation. A path cleared by divine instruction. This isn't theory. It's your next reality. You will walk into rooms where you used to feel small and realize you now carry the keys. You will encounter people who once doubted you and see how God used their doubt to deepen your discernment. You will revisit places that once wounded you and realize you no longer bleed there. Why? Because truth has done its work, and now it's time to walk boldly in it. Chosen one. Now that you are standing in truth, you must recognize the shift not just within you, but around you. The atmosphere has changed. The frequency of your life has been elevated. Things are not as they were, and it's time to adjust your vision accordingly. You are no longer operating in the realm of assumptions. You are now navigating through the dimension of revelation. This is divine vision. This is clarity in motion. God is calling you to see beyond what your physical eyes can catch. You are being trained to discern the unseen, to read the energy behind the words, to feel the truth behind the masks. You are not just a passive observer anymore. You are an activated being, spiritually alert and cosmically aligned. This is why things around you have started to feel uncomfortable. Not because you're failing, but because you're evolving. The frequency you now carry is incompatible with certain environments. You're no longer functioning at the level of pretending. Your soul demands authenticity. Truth demands transformation. And anything that refuses to rise with you must fall away. Let them fall. You are not losing people. You are shedding weights. You are not being abandoned. You are being liberated. The truth is a sword, and it cuts away what cannot stay. And as painful as that sounds, it is sacred, it is necessary, it is divine. Because where you are going, only the real can follow. God is saying, now that you have ears to hear, I can reveal what was previously hidden. So be prepared. He is going to start speaking to you in ways you've never experienced. Through dreams that seem too real to be coincidence. Through whispers in your spirit that feel louder than any voice. Through signs in the physical that mirror movements in the spirit. The heavens are communicating. Your spirit is decoding. And everything you need to know will be revealed to you. When your heart is open, your ego is quiet, and your alignment is true. You are no longer chasing the truth. You have become the portal through which truth flows. And with that, a new kind of responsibility begins. God is not just speaking to encourage you anymore. He is instructing you to move differently, to walk with purpose in every step, to show up with spiritual intention, even in mundane moments. Because when you are chosen, there is no such thing as an ordinary day. Each moment carries weight. Each decision becomes prophetic. Each word you speak carries light or darkness. So God is saying, be mindful, chosen one. I have filled your mouth with power. Don't waste it on complaining. Use it to create. You are not a victim of life's randomness. You are a co-creator of divine order. This is what it means to be entrusted with truth. Not to simply know, but to become. You are becoming the living embodiment of what you've prayed for. The answers are no longer out there. They are rising from within you. And that's why this season feels both exhilarating and intense. You are being pulled out of your old shell, and that old shell doesn't want to let go. But it has to. It has expired. It has served its purpose. The caterpillar must dissolve for the butterfly to emerge. So don't fight the discomfort. It is proof that breakthrough is happening. Truth is not soft. It is fire. It purges. It refines. It realigns. And if you feel the heat right now, it's because you are being forged into someone who can carry destiny without breaking under the weight. You've cried for purpose. You've begged for understanding. And now, heaven is answering with clarity. But clarity comes with cost. The more you know, the less you can ignore. The more you understand, the more you must walk in integrity. The more truth you carry, the more your shadow gets exposed. Yes, this path also reveals what still needs healing. Because truth doesn't just shine outward, it shines inward. And that's why some moments may feel like confrontation. You'll see where fear still hides, where pride still lingers, where control still resists surrender. Don't be ashamed of this part. This is holy work. This is divine refinement. You are not being condemned. You are being consecrated. God is saying, I'm not just giving you truth. I'm giving you wholeness. And that wholeness starts by facing every part of yourself, even the parts you've hidden. This is how you rise, authentically, powerfully, completely. Not by bypassing your wounds, but by healing them through the light of revelation. And as this truth moves through you, notice what begins to happen. You start attracting different people, different opportunities, different levels of provision. That is not magic. It's alignment. When you align with truth, the universe aligns with you. Your path begins to clear. The right doors open. The right conversations unfold. Miracles that were once delayed begin to manifest. Not because they were far away, but because now you're ready to receive them. Chosen one, this is your time. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are finally prepared. Prepared to speak when you were once silent. Prepared to lead where you once followed. Prepared to embody what you once only believed. Prepared to say yes to the kind of life that reflects who you truly are. And this, above all, is what God wants you to know today. You were never just called to carry the truth. You were created to release it. In every room you enter, in every word you speak, in every life you touch. You are a truth bearer, a frequency carrier, a vessel of divine awareness. So walk boldly now. The spiritual fog has lifted.